Alright, guess who? It's Scotty the Scavenger again. We're in Bunbury, WA, and we're on another mission. We're going to Manjimup, and we've been on the road for about 100 k's. I've got a sore neck, man, I'm telling you. And you know, when Scotty's got a sore neck, you know he's on a mission. We've come prepared. We've got bloody tools in here. We've got 2 sleeping mats. Mate, have we got a mission prepared? We're going to look at a Delica. It's about 130 k's away, so we're nearly halfway. I'm just waiting for my neck to go back into place and the vibrations to go out of my friggin' legs and arms, and then we'll keep going. And yeah, I think somebody's just watching me over there in the background. It's a little bit embarrassing. Anyway, we're going to go another 130 k's, look at this Delica, and then we're going to drive it all the way to Melbourne, 3,500 k's. Scotty fucking loves it. Let's see how we go. You beauty. See you later. Alright, we're in Ballingup. We got 65 k's to go. I've given my neck a rest. I reckon 2 more 30k stints, because man, it kills you riding this bike big mob distance. And there it is, we made it to Manjimup. Alright, let's go check out the Delica. My neck's not too bad. Hopefully it's a good vehicle and we'll get it back to Melbourne. Whoa! Alright, this is it. We've just taken it for a test drive. The brakes don't work very good. The motor seems good. I can't get the temp gauge to do anything. I flogged it up and down the highway. There's a rust repairs under the wheel arch on both sides, but at least it is repair and not just rust. The aircon doesn't work. These electric curtains, they're trying to work, but they don't. Look at that, crystal light roof works. Anyway, we'll just check the under the engine bay one more time, make sure nothing's crazy hot. It is a little bit rough, but it is a $3 grand car as well. At the end of the day, it's a $3 grand car. Holy that's just from when I checked the blow by, I suppose. But I can still put my hand on the coolant hose, so I guess that's a win. Alright, well, I suppose we'll buy it. Just get it home. I think it'll make it. It's a very smooth sounding motor. We just checked the wheel bearings. And that one's... Oh. She's hot. She's hot. She's not terminally hot, but she's hot. The brakes pads are nearly non-existent. It's gonna have to get sorted. The brakes are real bad, real bad. That one was real hot. That's just metal on metal, I reckon. We're gonna have to just nurse it home. And this one is not hot at all. Oh no, it's a bit hot. Not crazy hot, but hot. but this side is a little bit hotter. But I don't think it's enough to stop us from making it home, but bloody hell, you never know. Anyway, we'll buy it, we'll drive it home and hope for the best. Alright, Scotty the Scavenger out. We better go give this guy some money. Alright, here we are at Craig's. We got the Delica all set to go with the moped inside, just fit. Craig said he was doubtful that it would slam shut and fit perfectly. No straps required. No straps required. But it did. The moped, no one believed it, but the moped is here.
It's in there.
Yep, and it's as long as I don't break all the way home, we're gonna make it. So, yeah, the Delicas are pretty sweet. So you'd have to say this is an official barn find, not like that bullshit where people say it's a barn find.
Yeah,
this is an official barn find.
There was grass.
There's the Delica.
There was the grass growing up.
And there's the barn.
Yeah.
I won't put Craig in the video, but yeah, I'm sure he doesn't mind if I film his barn.
No, not really.
And Craig reckons we'll make it.
If not really, I'll come drag you home with a fucking cruiser.
Alright, no, it should be good. Alright, here we are. We just left Craig's place. 1 day, 13 hours to drive. What's that? 24 plus 13, 37 hours driving. And we need to get back to Perth by like Friday. So let's see if we can make it. I've got my sleeping mat there. I'm just going to drive for as long as I possibly can. The one thing you need to do if you're ever buying a car like this and you checked it all out, yeah, you think it's alright to drive, well, the brakes were getting hot. But what you need to do, well, what I'm going to do is not brake much because then I know it's getting hot, but I need to check if anything's getting hot when I wasn't braking. So I didn't brake for like the last 30 k's or so down the highway, and I checked everything while there was no contact to make sure the wheel bearings weren't getting hot. But everything's nice and cold. So I reckon if we don't use the brakes much, we can make it all the way to Melbourne in the luxury Delica, and we'll get to work. Alright, we've gone about 1,300 kilometres. We're in the Nullarbor, about 280 k's from the WA South Australia border. The motor's going good. I've got faith. I've got faith in the motor. The motor sounds good. But hopefully this bus doesn't end up like this bus here. That's what happens if you leave your car in the Nullarbor. Oh yeah. What's all this? Oh, can't. Here you go, Will. Fire pit. Well, here we are at the Nullarbor Roadhouse. It's too early, the fuel station's not even open. Sleep about, I don't know, 5 hours. Man, it's so far. It's too far, way too far. Anyway, I don't have much time for filming because I just got to keep driving. I don't really have time to stop because if I don't go fast enough, I'm not going to make it in time for the plane on Friday. So we've got 20 hours left to go. I suppose I might as well use this time to go to the toilet. Alright, check back in later. Alright, back on the road, got some fuel, $2.70 a litre. Not cheap. But they opened 5 minutes after I got there. The time changed from 5 a.m. to 4:55 a.m. to 6:55 a.m. and then the fuel station opened, bang. And WA is the laughing stock of Australia. The two roadhouses I've been in so far, they just wanted to hear about WA and how stupid they are with all their mask wearing, and it's so good to drive into South Australia and get rid of all this mask crap, even though it's only going to be for one day. So yes, I had one good idea on the way. I only normally get one good idea about every 4,000 k's, and it's the name for our cafe. I think it's going to be Delica Cafe, Deli Cafe. Hey, got 3 Delicas. We'll set them up as like seating, and it'll be like a play on words. Delica Cafe, Deli Cafe, Delica Cafe. All right, 20 more hours. 20 more hours. I'm going to increase the speed a bit now because we're past the expensive fuel, and I'm going to make 10 hours today, otherwise I'm going to have a real bad day tomorrow. I didn't get quite to 15 hours, I only did about 12, but the low speeds is what's setting me back, because driving at night I get a bit worried, you know, just slow down a bit. But anyway, now it's I can see everything, so I've increased the speed, get to Penang, fill up there, and then we don't have to stress about fuel anymore, so that's a good thing. Last night with the battery, I can't sleep. Well, I slept fine, but I have to wake up and then start the car because I'm worried it was getting so cold that it would need the glow plugs to start, and the battery's dodgy. But it started, luckily. And one more night, at least I'll be in the town, so if it doesn't start. I've got my lithium, but luckily I haven't been bloody stuck with a flat battery or anything. So yeah, 20 more hours. We're in South Australia, we're just passing the head of the Bight. So that's the Great Australian Bight right there. Could drive down there. 150 metres to show you, but I've got a photo that I took on the way in, so maybe I'll put that up in the video. Don't have time to stop, I've just got to keep driving. Alright, let's keep on trucking, you beauty, Scotty the Scavenger. Let's go. Hey, 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 Mate, it's so, even when you got the shade down and the sun just comes up directly in your face, I can't barely see. It only lasts for about half an hour or an hour, but for about that long, you're literally blinded, totally fucking blinded by the sun. But when you're scavenging in the desert, you just got to keep on trucking full speed, because otherwise if you don't go fast enough, you just bloody end up 200 k's behind where you want it to be. So you just if you want to be a true road warrior, you just got to plow on through. Alright, made it to Sejuna. I forgot about, got the quarantine place, and then get some fuel. But in WA they got shit fish and chips, they're all shit. But here they got this seafood place. It's the last of the good seafood. It's up here. They sell prawn rice paper rolls and squid, and it's delicious. Alright, here's the quarantine station. Yeah, Oyster Barn it's called. Oyster Barn. If you're in Sejuna, do yourself a favour, go there. Breakfast, lunch and dinner of champions. This is all you need to get you the last 2,000 k's home. Quality stuff. 12 hours to go. 12 hours, 30 minutes. Smells like Vegemite here. Disgusting. What do you reckon, guys? Just keep going, or should we attempt to... Maybe we should try and pull that back. Alright, we'll try and get this off before we continue. Well, we should probably remove that, but guess what? We're just gonna fucking send it. We're gonna send it. Let's fucking send it. Let's just send it. Alright, we're nearly up. A few nails here. But we're gonna fucking send it again. Let's send it again. Alright, we got it up. Let's check for damage. I think that was already like that. I'm just going to say everything was already like that. Bit of a tree rub, but no dents. Pretty sure that was already there, but maybe not. The fence came up and went smacked on it. That could be part of it. Anyway, whatever. It's up here. You beauty! We made it 4,000 Ks. In a future video I'll show you around this Delica and we'll see what's good and bad about it, but it's got a good motor, that's for sure. Alright, so let's get this parked out of the way, probably up there, and we've got to get the scooter out first. We'll get the scooter out, then we're going to ride that back to my parents' house, and then I'm on the bus to the airport tomorrow back to Perth. All that for scavenging a bloody Delica. Let's hope it's worth it, but it always is, you know. Even when you make mistakes, you learn. Alright, we're on the final stretch. Back to Queenscliff, then on the ferry. Fuck, there's a lady watching me. On the ferry to Queenscliff, then bus to the airport. On the ferry, it's going to come down to the last minute getting to this bus on time in Geelong, so it's pretty rough out there today. Alright, one more hour and we're over the other side, and then just got to catch the bus to the airport. So, that's it, we're back. Just caught the train from Perth to Mandurah, then the bus. Only cost $10. All day ticket, you beauty. So that was 5,000 Ks in 5 days, all the way from Mandurah to Manjimup to get the Delica, or then all the way to Melbourne, and then plane back to Perth, bus back to Mandurah, and bus back to Silver Sands. So it was $2,000 for the Delica, plus about 1,500 for the flights and the fuel and the hotel. So all in 3,500. We'll find out. I think, you know, the motor's worth $3,000 alone. So when we get back to Melbourne, we'll sort that vehicle out and see if it's going to be a winner for us. And right now we're back with the other Delica. Minus one scooter. Scotty the Scavenger, you beauty. Oh, what a good pop. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, hello, hello. Hello. Oh, hello, hello, hello.